Hey YouTubers, John here. We're going to try Daley Ranch. Well, actually going to do it. We're doing it via Cougar Pass. 4 weeks ago, had to turn back on this road, coming in from the south. 2 weeks ago, had to use four-wheel drive. We'll see what we have to do this week. I think we'll be able to do it in just two-wheel drive, no problem. So, I'm getting in there now. See how bad it is. It should all be dry by now. Just rutted. Yeah, 2 weeks ago this was pretty slippery. Oh, no problem. Okay, that's the worst of it. Oh, and I usually come here because it's not very crowded, but a lot of people come from the north side, which I'm not going to do, so they don't have to go through all this. I think it's pretty smooth. So we'll see what the trail brings us. I was hoping it would be not quite as crowded. Okay, we're parked. Well, we're gonna try to get up as quick as we can to Boulder Loop. It's a place I want to have lunch at there and try to get out of the sun. I didn't expect it to be so warm today, so we'll see what we get. But again, Daley Ranch from Cougar Pass. So some parts of this trail will be covered with oaks. This is a small creek that runs down here. Some of it is exposed. Actually, a lot of it's exposed, but some of it's along the creek. I'll pick up when we get to the creek. I'll start the GoPro again. We're coming up on the creek, although even after it's been about a month since we've had any rains, it's almost not flowing. So there it is, but not much of anything right now. So this part of the trail will be covered pretty much with the oaks. The ones that aren't dying out from the golden spotted beetle, anyways. Poison oak, love that stuff. Not really. That's a thistle. That's fun, nice and spiny. But yeah, this part of the trail is at least covered, and it follows a little part of the creek. So I'll probably start the GoPro again after we get out of this wrapping area. Right. So I'm still following the creek, but I did want to point out, even though I would expect to find more, there is some miner's lettuce along the trail, at least after the rains in the spring. So also some wild strawberry, but I've never seen, I don't know if there's any along here. If I see a good patch, I'll stop and do a GoPro, but never seen actually any berries on it. But the miner's lettuce is definitely here, not in great quantity. And they do have wild strawberries, but I haven't seen any berries. Well, I was trying to follow a butterfly to see what it was. I didn't get it, but I did get this. This bee is caught in a web, but unfortunately, I don't see any spider to take advantage. Maybe once it cools down, he'll come out and maybe he'll feast on that bee. Okay, I'm trying to get to Boulder Ridge. So if you do take the Cougar Pass, I do want to continue on Cougar Ridge. That's where we're heading. Again, we're still covered with the oaks, but this should be short-lived. It's going to pop out and then be pretty much exposed until we get to Boulder. But hopefully I'll get a couple more short shots in before then. Okay, we've pretty much left the last part of the covered spot and remaining on Cougar Ridge. But now it's starting to get warm. The days have been close to 100, although we had a couple days that were a little under, probably in the mid 80s yesterday and the day before. I'm not sure what today's predicting, but it's warm. It's gonna get sticky. All right, so there pretty much probably nothing to see until we get to the kiosk at the top, and then we'll be heading from there actually to a place to have lunch. Okay, so if I get this right, still on Cougar Ridge. As we get over this hump here, the kiosk should be in sight, because I want to say that mountain there on the far side, that's part of the ridge, and on the back side of that's hopefully where I'm going to have lunch. Bunch of western skinks out here running as fast as they can. Lots of butterflies, but I haven't been able to get any on the GoPro. And then I thought come across a snake, but couldn't track him down. So let's see here. Can I see the kiosk from here? Maybe I have to go. I've got one more ridge to go. That next ridge where that trail is. That's probably what would be new. They do the next GoPro, because I thought for sure that the kiosk would be there. So I'm probably about 2 miles in right now, and I know the kiosk is at 3, but I thought you could see it from here. All right, so we'll start again at the kiosk. Okay, well, we're just almost at the kiosk, just above, right there, just showing up now. I thought you could see it from the ridge behind us. But it's a cool place to hang out when it's raining, as long as it's not too saturating rain. I mean, it'll keep you dry as long as there's no wind, because there's no sides on it. But if it gets really saturated, the earwigs come out and they'll start dropping from the roof. So I'll get a picture of it when we get up there. So I have here a tarantula hawk. It looks like he's feeding on nectar, which I guess they can't always get a tarantula, but he's just right there. That's pretty cool. All right, we're almost to the kiosk. Okay, so here's the kiosk. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a really cool place to hang out when it's raining. You can actually lay down. It's just long enough. Problem is, if there's any wind, you're going to get wet a little bit, or you can hopefully be on the wrong side, so it won't come in. And again, you have to share it with the earwigs. I did mention the golden spotted beetle earlier on the way up, and it looks like they're actually going to be starting to do something here, which is good, if we can get rid of it and save these Engelmann oaks and the native oaks as well. So yeah, that's good. I'm glad I didn't even know there was a treatment for it. So we're gonna head on over here where the Boulder Loop continues. Luckily, it's probably too warm to see many people out. Everybody's probably gone home. So we're gonna try to find a place to lay down. Well, I'm here on the Boulder Loop. We got some shades, not much, but it's very cool. It'll keep me out of the sun anyways. See if I can't lay down my pad and get some snooze, but first I'm going to get some lunch. So this is Boulder Loop, looking out over Escondido. There's the 15 there. Straight ahead, that's new hospital, Palomar. So this is it. How gorgeous is this? What a spot. Check this out. This is just so cool. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's some mouse droppings behind me, or mouse or rat, but oh well, you gotta share it. So when people ask me, what rock did I crawl under, or crawl out from under, there's been many, and this is just one of them. That's where I was able to get out of the sun and get some shut-eye. So that's just one of the many rocks I've crawled out from under. And I get dressed and back on the trail. So we're heading back from Boulder back to the Cougar Pass trailhead. So if you do come up, just stay on Cougar Ridge all the way. You're going to see a lot of signage going kind of east from here, but you want to stay kind of on the west side of the park and stay on Cougar Ridge. That will get you to that Boulder Pass kiosk, or Boulder Loop kiosk, and some nice boulders up there too. Well, hence the name. Well, maybe add another video. I'm not sure. It's going to be the same thing we passed through. Unless something interesting comes up, I will probably not do another video until we actually get to the trailhead. Right. So we're coming to the end of our trip today. Daley Ranch, going to Boulder Loop from Cougar Pass. I'm gonna guess there's probably not gonna be very many cars in the lot. It's getting hot. I see my truck and one other. We're parked over there. But yeah, it's hot. About 7 miles round trip. Had a nice break at Boulder, Boulder Peak, kind of around there. Got under a rock and took a nap and had some lunch, and hope to see you guys later.